I got Soul.
Nice. Okay, so wait for it, Gary.
I went for the
So
same.
Nathan's going to go first because on my screen he's at the top. So we'll go like a Mexican beer open. So it'll be Nathan, me, Gary. So clunk. Okay.
Who first?
You.
Okay.
So this is Bro Ups, guys.
Ah!
Ah.
Ah.
That was rubbish.
Fucking
Well
ball
done.
opener.
There's a lot of writing on this, really, isn't there? Look at that.
Too much information.
Hmm.
Yeah. No one cares.
Let's get the beer up here. Oh,
This beer brewed with sun, passion, soul.
I love soul beer, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Nice and light.
Hmm.
Okay, episode 2 of Bro Ups. I hope everyone loved episode 1, which while we're currently shooting this one, it hasn't actually been aired yet, as they say.
Whoa. Tension.
So yeah, we're production is going through the roof right now. We are constantly busy with making these episodes and doing our own personal business channels as well. So yeah, we're more busy than we ever have been.
Tell us about your personal business channel, Andy.
Well, I actually talked about Bro Ups on my video that's coming out tomorrow, Sunday. So
Oh, nice. What's
So
that video for?
it's for Funko Pops.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I have a Funko Pop channel, but I don't
What's
need to
the name of the
discuss it on
channel?
here. It's called A.Boom,
Ah,
I
cool.
think. Yeah,
Check it out. It's worth a watch.
Yeah, check out all of you guys.
We're giving 5% off your first Funko Pop order.
But yeah, I thought I'd chuck in the Bro Ups little, what's it called, YouTube icon and all that crap, and tell people to go see it.
URL.
Yeah, so I'll put it in the description and that.
Nice.
But yeah, so episode 2, episode 1 went off to a flying start. Today's subjects are the NBA, what we've been watching, what we've been playing, what we've been listening to, and our reviews on Code Orange.
Nice.
So let's start with Gary. You're the one that wanted to talk about the NBA, so I imagine you've probably done a lot of research about what you want to talk about today. So let's hear it. Why did you want to talk about? Start with
I like Michael Jordan.
Why did you want to talk about the NBA?
Well, I more want to boast on our ESPN fantasy league that I'm winning.
Only because
and
of
basically
of
have one.
coronavirus.
Everyone's pretty much used up all their roster spots.
Apart from me and you.
Well, I've definitely got more than you, but that's fine. And I'm going to win. And I just thought it's pretty much been the most enjoyable league so far.
Definitely.
Season, sorry. Or I think for years, ever since Golden State ruined the league. And yeah, it's just disappointing that it's obviously come to an end so early.
Yeah. Is it coming back? Like, has anyone heard about anything about that?
No.
I heard talks about them doing the playoffs on like a cruise ship in Vegas or near Vegas. I don't know how true that is though, but
how would that work? What, like all the teams just go there for like a tournament? Like
yeah, to keep like healthy people in, like on the cruise ship. I don't know if that how
knockout tournament would be cool though, wouldn't it? Just like like the tournaments we used to go to when we were playing for Brackenbury Bears or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think it'd all be done in one day.
That's what I'd want to see.
Yeah, same.
Like 5-minute games, or like just like next basket wins and then on to the next team.
Then you're off the boat.
Yeah. No, I haven't really heard anything. Like I've listened to an NBA podcast, but obviously like it shut down, and like Gary was saying, I've gutted from when it happened because I think obviously me and you, Andy, got the league pass this year, didn't we? And it's the most I've watched NBA in my life. Like I've always been into it, but like only really watched it and got into it in the sense of following the NBA this year. And then like now that it's gone, it's really like Friday and Saturday nights. I'm just like, can't even catch up on.
Yeah, you definitely watched it more than me as well. Like I watched some of the highlights in the morning, or if I was like at the gym and stuff, like I'd watch it when I was on the bike. But now that everything's closed and there's no NBA, it's like I'm not interested in football, and I know that's not going on either. But like, yeah, NBA. If whatever was playing on Friday, Saturday night, I'd stay up and watch if it was a good game. I think the last game we really watched was the Lakers and Clippers, where we were messaging each other during it.
Yeah, that was a good game as well.
Yeah.
Like all the games, like all the big games that have come out, like the ones I've seen anyway. Like that's usually what I'd watch. If I didn't watch them live, I'd watch them on catch up. The big games, usually like whoever Lakers were playing, because they're most excited about watching them this year, really.
Yeah.
But like now, and they've always like lived up to the hype, those big games, I think, and like it was always fun to watch those and stuff like during the day or whatever. Now it is kind of shit that they're not there now. It's weird thinking that they might not even come back, because like this is obviously the season it was all going to change, wasn't it? Like no one really knew who was, like even last year everyone
it was open.
Win.
Yeah, it was an open.
But they didn't, but like everyone thought Golden State were going to win, didn't they? And then this year was the first one where it could have been like, I've said, it's a toss up between like 4 teams maybe.
Well, I'm just looking at Bleacher Report now. Yeah, it's definitely between the Lakers, Clippers, Bucks, and whatever Western team.
Rockets were doing well, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I think like Celtics or Sixers could have done well as well.
Yeah, I don't think the Sixers
maybe
are
more
team,
Celtics. Yeah, Celtics were looking good.
Yeah, Jason Tatum, he just doesn't.
Yeah, he was killing at the end of the season.
But yeah, just looking at Bleacher Report, they're saying the first report is that the draft might be pushed back from June 25th to no sooner than August the 1st. So we won't see LaMelo Ball on a team for a little while.
Is he going? Is he in the draft this year? Is he?
Yeah, he's declared. Yeah, he's declared, hasn't he? And so is Mac McClung, the guy. Yeah, I want to see him get somewhere. That'd be sick.
Other than them, though, I remember them saying on something that the draft is quite dry this year. Like,
I think that's why I think Mac McClung, he's really good. I don't know if he's like NBA good. I hope he is. I haven't watched much of his. I only watched college highlights. Yeah. But maybe that's why he's gone for it this year rather than waiting. Because it's a bit dry. So.
Oh, what is he in? Like, is he only done like 1 year at college or whatever?
I think 1 or 2. Yeah,
it's
1 or 2.
Early anyway.
Yeah. But apart from that, I honestly don't know anything about what's actually happening with the NBA.
You must be gutted if you declare like you're going for the draft this year, and then it's like, oh, this is happening.
It's all unknown.
Obviously, there's worse things happening to people, but like just for those people that have like, it's the same like the Olympics and things as well. You know, people that have worked for that specific thing, having no idea it's going to happen and stuff. Must be weird.
Miss out on March Madness, which for a lot of college players is a chance for them, if their team didn't do well in the league, they had a chance in March Madness to like show their abilities.
Yeah.
Really step up, because everyone loves watching.
Yeah, it's like a good scouting month for teams.
Yeah, massive.
Yeah. And it's really good to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Like even just the highlights, like the 10-minute highlights or whatever, is really good to watch. So yeah, and there's a lot of money that's been lost. I know that's not what the players are about, like the college players or obviously the NBA players get paid, I think, pretty much whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of business that's been lost as well. So that's
does the Bleacher Report say anything about the NBA coming back, or is it just talk about the draft?
Not that I can like look into quickly now. I don't think.
Yeah.
To be honest, I did think Gary was going to come with a big report about it, but
what? Breaking news.
Yeah. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's up in the air at the moment.
I saw today about Rudy Gobert and Gobert and still having beef with his teammates.
Really? I thought they'd sort it all out. But
no, he's
apparently him and Mitchell. What was it like? Donovan Mitchell said it's unrepairable or something like that.
Unsalvageable.
Unsalvageable. That's it.
He just wants to trade them, basically.
Yeah.
I thought they'd trade Gobert though over Mitchell.
I don't know. I'd probably keep Gobert, to be honest.
You think? But I thought they were building the team around Mitchell, like because he's young.
I'm trying to think.
Is Gobert young as well? I never heard of Gobert until this year's All-Star game.
Let's see how old he is. Hang on. Carry on talking.
Like, because it was only then that I saw him.
Yeah, he's really stepped up the last 2 seasons, though, hasn't he? That's why.
Yeah, and because of his height and his ability, he's their main player, I think.
Oh.
He is 27.
What about Mitchell?
Obviously, Donovan Mitchell's a highlight player and like brings, like highlight dunks and stuff to the table. But I think like Yeah, he's only 23 though, so he's got a lot of development. But I think Rudy Gobert at the moment, I'd rather have him anyway.
Yeah, I would.
Maybe Mitchell's looking for a trade by saying stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or he is just angry about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you would be angry, but like I wouldn't say it's unsalvageable. Like,
No, maybe someone's
mean,
just being a dick about it and trying to sell papers.
yeah, it's true. Because Gobert was a dick, but like it's still also like I do think nobody was really taking it that seriously at that point, especially America, from the things we've heard from like Trump and stuff.
Yeah, I heard something today. It was New York has 160,000 cases, which is the most out of anywhere in the world, and that's including countries.
That's what they've got more deaths than any other country.
Yeah,
as well.
so one state has more, and obviously the population's super high, but has more cases than anywhere in the world, which is nuts.
Isn't it? Well, I remember hearing. I said this to my housemates earlier today, actually, as well. If everyone in the world, if the world's population, well, this is what I've heard. I don't know if it's true, but I think it is. If the world's population was to live in as close proximity as people do in Manhattan, then the whole of the Earth's population could fit on New Zealand.
Oh,
interesting fact. So I think because everyone's so close in that as well, it obviously doesn't help.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that an interesting fact for you to say?
Yeah. Well, thanks for bringing the NBA segment to Bro Ups, Gary. What have you guys been watching this week?
You first, Gary.
I've been watching Mandalorian.
Oh, nice.
Caught up to episode 4.
No spoilers, please, because I haven't watched any since the first week. Yeah, I'm letting it stack up.
Hunted. Is it Hunted or Hunters?
Hunters.
I think it is.
Hunters, yeah, on Prime.
On Prime, yeah, that's fucking awesome. I think I'm episode 6. I'm watching that. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I just noticed, Gary, have you got a little Nandos thing behind you?
Yeah, I stole that.
Nice.
Yeah, I put that down my sock.
Why?
This is going to go on YouTube. They're going to come and get you.
Yeah, the police are going to come for you now, mate.
Yeah, well, they have to keep 2 meters away, so that's fine.
Is Hunters actually good? Because like I've seen one episode of it, and I don't know, it didn't grab me.
I watched 2, and I thought it's pretty good. I just wasn't interested at the time about watching it. I'll probably watch it now though. But I saw like the first episode where there's that pool party, and then I saw the second episode with like the darts when he's throwing the darts at some guy. I do find it's a bit like it's an excuse to have very violent stuff happen. Like for instance, Gary, I don't know if you've seen it, Nath, the chess match. They show that chess match from when in the camps.
Oh, I've seen that bit.
Yeah. And like it's like supposed to make him look as evil as possible, but at the same time, I was like, it's kind of bordering like the just doing gore for the sake of it,
like glamorizing it. Kind of
yeah. But I thought it was all right. I'll probably go back to it eventually. I just haven't had a chance at the moment. I've been watching other things. But you'd rate it, Gary? Have you finished it, or what do you like about it?
No, I haven't finished it yet. Actually, I have finished all of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Season 6.
All that. Yeah, it's awesome.
I just started today.
Literally, all my favorite episodes were based around Captain Holt.
Oh yeah, same here. In the previous one as well.
Which is so funny this season. Yeah, so
I liked it.
I really enjoyed that.
Do you see the GIF I sent you today? It's from season 6, episode 1, where he's like, "Yuppo," like that.
Oh yeah,
that's just like that. That set me off straight away. But yeah, no, if you seriously need to watch it, they're only like 20 minutes as well.
I do mean to watch it. It's been recommended by quite a few people. Right. I like Thingy. What's his name? Andy Samberg.
Yeah.
But I think I watched like the first episode at one time, and like it seemed very cheesy. But then I heard that it gets better.
Yeah, you definitely have to stick with it. Yeah. It's worth sticking with as well.
I might check it out.
It definitely gets better. I think from season 1, it's only got better.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, agreed.
It's not a season I've watched and I thought that wasn't as good as the last. I feel like maybe it's because I like the characters more, and I don't know, maybe. But
yeah,
it seems like it gets better.
What have you been watching now?
Also Mandalorian. caught up with that yesterday. Just I've watched up to episode 4, so I've still got 2 episodes with the new episode that came out today on there.
Nice.
But that's really good. I think's getting better as well. Like it's definitely. I just think it's cool just seeing the bounty hunter side of it. Like I always thought that like Django and Boba Fett were really cool in the Star Wars films, but then like it'd always just be about the Jedi, and like as cool as like the Jedi can be pretty sweet as well, but like it gets a bit boring after a while. I think,
Yeah.
especially like as all the films have kind of followed that same.
They're all very like straight as well. Like they.
So yeah, it's very like good or bad. Whereas like with Mandalorian, it's a bit more of a grey area, and I think that's more interesting. So I've been watching that, and Ozark on to series 2 now, which I think is really good. Kind of, I don't know. I thought like when I first watched it, like it was quite. I thought it was just going to be like a Breaking Bad ripoff. But like the more I've watched it, like it's not that. I don't think. Obviously, there's elements that are similar, but I think it's they wouldn't be comparable in the way that they go about it. I think it's really good.
Yeah, it's clever, isn't
Exciting.
it? Like, yeah.
And I really like Marty.
I was going to say, who's your favorite character?
Yeah, probably Marty. That's the obvious one though. I think the FBI agent. I hate him.
Oh, petty.
I think he's good in the way that like he's obviously. Like,
what about
crazy.
Ruth?
Yeah, she's all right. She's a bit annoying. Moans a bit.
Yeah, I don't think she's ever happy.
No. I hate his son, Jonah.
Oh, Jonah. Yeah. I made the mistake of finishing season 3 in like a weekend.
Yeah.
And like now I'm just waiting for the next season again.
Yeah.
What were you going to say about Jonah?
He just whinges about everything, and that whole thing in series 1 about him like trying to be the protector and not really getting what's going on, was just like, just do as you're told. Like I had the same problem with Breaking Bad, like his son. It was just like, just do it, please, just do it. Just go along with it. Let him be a drug dealer or whatever. Like I just want to see the drug dealer be successful. But I think Ozark's really cool. I like the whole setting on the lake and stuff as well.
Yeah.
It's cool, like the weird kind of, the South America hillbilly redneck kind of thing. I think that's always cool.
So no one watched the English game then?
Oh no.
No, after my reviews.
You didn't review it. You always said it was like, yeah, your review is pretty much, it's all right.
Okay. Well,
I know when everyone, no, I'm not going to run to watch it.
Well, I can't wait for season 2. But in the meantime, I've been watching.
The second half.
Yeah, nice. I watched The Stranger this week. Very good on Netflix. Each episode you want to basically you want to watch the whole thing. It's only 8 episodes, like 40 minutes, 50 minutes an episode. Yeah. And you just want to, after each one, you want to know what's going to happen next. Really good. Like it all starts with someone being told a secret, someone else's secret, and it spirals from there and shows other people's stories are connected to it and stuff like that. Highly recommend. And for anything else I've watched, I haven't really watched anything else. I think finished Ozark, yeah, and then I've got The Mandalorian. I've got 3 episodes of The Mandalorian to watch. Yeah, that's about it really.
I watched a couple of one episode of Unorthodox on Netflix as well.
Oh yeah, I started that. Yeah, that's actually it's quite good. Yeah, a bit
it's
weird.
Hard to tell from the first episode. It's obviously setting it up, but it's basically a woman who's grown up in an Orthodox Jewish family and believes she's married to a man, but she's kind of not. That's not what she wants, so she runs away. Runs away from it and runs to Germany, and that's as far as it's got. And that's not spoilers because that's the whole premise of the show and the description or whatever. But and it's just kind of her finding a new life or whatever. But I want to watch more, but it's hard to say how good it is. Because it's only really setting it up on that.
Was it on Netflix or?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah,
it's only 4 episodes or something. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's just one of those limited series things.
Yeah, I watched Mulan today as well.
The animated or the live action?
Obviously the animated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's a great film.
it was actually really good, and I was surprised that I could remember all the words
Yeah,
from the "I'll Make a Man Out of You" song.
absolute banger.
Yeah, so me and Ali watched that today, but yeah, Mandalorian's definitely happening this weekend, and then I need to find a new series now. What you guys been playing then? I know Gary's been basically living in Tarkov. Gary, why is that? What's happening?
It's been good lately because they're giving away loads of free stuff. So they sort of drop loot on you and stuff that you can use, gear, armor, stuff, so you can take it out and use it for free, which usually is proper hard to get hold of or expensive. Just so immersive, the whole thing. You can be in a raid for like 45, 50 minutes. You just creeping around like a little rat.
What is a raid? What is it? Do you work as a team or is it all by yourself?
No, well, you can do either or. So you can go in as a 5-man team max, or you can go in solo. There is tasks that you get given by dealers who can. One dealer will sell you weapons, one dealer will sell you armor. So they give you specific tasks. Go pick something up from, say, an office block. You have to survive and get out with that.
While
Yeah.
other players are trying to kill you.
Yeah, well, other players are going to kill you.
Okay, yeah. Are they
and then
also
they-
trying to get the same thing, or are they just trying to stop?
No, because everyone does it. You don't have to actually do these tasks. You can
Yeah.
literally just go in there just to kill other players, take all their loot, and then get out
Yeah.
again. But there's a timer on it, and you have to extract from certain places in the map. Yeah, it's just so much to it. You can model your weapons, you repair your armor, you eat, drink, just loads to it. It's just very immersive. Like,
Yeah.
You
just so
played
much
anything
to it.
else?
I tried to play Call of Duty with you the other night. That was horrendous. Hate that game.
Gary's
Sick
like,
game.
right, I'm gonna go now.
Oh, it's so frustrating. Yeah, I'm really struggling to play Xbox games at the moment. Well, first-person
Oh,
shooters.
I'm a PC gamer, but I only play one
No.
game on PC.
Why don't you
No,
put your
not like
mouse and
that.
keyboard? Put your mouse and keyboard in the
No,
Xbox.
no, I don't want to do that. It's not
I
like
only
that.
like
I like
indie games
I
and
like using the controller. I like using the controller. Just playing the first-person shooters on it. Everyone is just so sweaty and just hardcore. It's not fun. To literally be at pinnacle of your game, to be playing well. It's so
Surely,
hard.
isn't Escape from Tarkov like that as well, though?
No, because if someone makes it, you're a dick. If someone makes a mistake, you can sort of take advantage of it. You could be sitting in the room looting, and then someone literally runs past, don't hear you because you're standing there just looting, and you just turn around, creep up on them, just blast them. That's
Yeah.
You can play like tactically and work around stuff like that. Yeah, a lot of the time you just get absolutely ruined by people that are just fully geared, and they're in a
Yeah.
3-man squad, and I'm by myself. But I don't know. I'm just enjoying it, so it's just
Yeah.
What
I
have
mean,
you
it's
been playing,
cool.
Nath? Sorry.
Sorry, just on Escape from Tarkov, it sounds cool that it's like a bit it's a different in the way that like it's a bit slower, I imagine, from what I've seen.
yeah.
Which is like I think that's more interesting because it's a bit more tense and stuff as well, isn't it? Whereas like Call of Duty is very much just like, I mean, I hate battle royale games, but I kind of like this Call of Duty thing, the free one, Warzone. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like like you can see how like Call of Duty is just like you kill someone, it's just like just chuck stuff at you, doesn't it? Like coins are going up in the air, like like just like you're so fucking cool. Just like so like, I think like that kind of and the whole pace of it is just completely different. But I think I like it because it reminds me a lot of Call of Duty 4, but with it changed to like the battle royale things and stuff.
Yeah.
But I haven't been playing it a lot because I'm also shit at it, so I get annoyed quite quickly. But out of the battle royales, I could definitely like that one more than the others. Other than that, I haven't been playing a lot really. A bit of a hole now. I've completed Metro, but I did start playing Hellblade upon
Oh,
your
yeah.
recommendation,
Yeah.
Andrew. and I think that game. I mean, I don't know how far I am, but I think it's so good. Like I was playing, I had my headphones on. I was just like so spooked out. It was creepy. I don't know. Have you played it, Gary?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I can't remember how far I got. I feel like I got to a first boss, and
yeah,
I tried it a few times, died a few times, and then stopped. But I haven't
yeah.
got back to it yet.
It's definitely worth going back to. Like the whole like you miss or whatever, you get hit and then you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
hear the voices all like, oh, why did you do that? You're gonna
Yeah.
die.
And the
Like that. Like
sickness,
so.
like, is it a sickness? Like, that's your
The
health,
dark rock,
basically, isn't it?
call
Yeah.
it. Yeah. And I think like the fighting is just so gritty and like when you're like attacking them, it really feels like it's like you're really close. You're really fighting to
Mm.
like to survive, kind of thing. Like she's not like this. It's not like God of War where you can just do flips and do all crazy shit. It's just kind of like really like brutal and quite slow. But I think that's cool. And it's not too hard. I thought it was going to be too Dark Souls,
Yeah.
which I can't play. I'm just not good enough. But it's definitely not too hard, but it's hard enough that it's challenging. But I'm really into that at the minute. I want to play more, but I think I've killed the first two bosses and I've just got into hell, and then I'm going from there now.
Nice. Yeah, I've just started Metro again, not from the beginning. I'm like, as I said to you the other day, asking if I was like getting through the game well. I'm like over halfway now. Just took on the Baron. He's dead, and
Yeah,
I don't think it's really a spoiler. Metro's been out long enough now.
yeah.
Um,
And
but
you can guess what's going to happen. There's a bad guy. Kill him.
the one problem with Metro, the voice actors are terrible.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so is like the
Really dodgy
the
Russian accents, isn't
CGI
there?
acting or whatever they did.
Yeah.
But apart from that, if you look past that, it's a decent game.
I think like it's only recently that games are good at that thing. I think
Yeah.
like the way that where they actually put effort into the voice act, not effort, but like where they make the voice acting good and like motion capture means they look good and stuff. I think like with Metro, it probably didn't have that same kind of care. I'd not care like I don't know if they just had as much time as like the big games do.
Yeah. I still enjoy it. Like, I'm going to finish it. I said to Gary last night, I'm plugging in a mouse and keyboard because you know that bit where it was a while ago. You find a sniper rifle. You have to take on that sniper in the top of the crane.
Yeah.
And then you have to oh my god!
I couldn't hit
Like,
anything. I had to get rid of it.
You do this with a joystick, like
Yeah.
the slightest thing, and it's like that.
Yeah.
And I was wasting so many of those little round shitty bullets.
The actual the pump up gun, you mean?
Yeah, I used that as a sniper rifle.
I had the same with the actual sniper rifle as well, though.
Yeah,
like,
same here.
I'd swear the
terrible,
crosshair would be
absolutely
right on
terrible.
them, and it would never hit them.
Yeah, and then if you go to like slightly move it to maybe their head, it would just go boom like that.
You're better off just like shooting without aiming with the sniper. Just like get close and just
luckily
hit from the hip.
This a while ago, and if you're on like the Xbox, I don't know what it's called, like the introduction thing, like so you get all the updates first.
Yeah.
You can plug this in, and then you can plug a mouse and keyboard in, and use a mouse and keyboard on the Xbox.
Okay,
But like sniping's well easy now, but then everything else is super hard, like opening your backpack or using a grenade. Because I don't know any of the keys. But apart from that, Metro, I was just thinking, I saw like some gameplay of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, or the latest one.
Yeah, I
really want to play that now. I saw some of like the art for it, like some of the clips for it, and like the art style looks insane. So I think I'm gonna have to play that soon. But apart from that, yeah, Call of Duty Warzone, Apex, when I can be bothered to like stress myself out, and yeah, that's about it. I think I might try that Subnautica. Metro, I really like Metro.
Other than the dodgy voice acting.
Yeah, the acting and all that's terrible in it. But apart from that, I do like it. I've just gone into the Children of the Forest and all that stuff.
Yeah,
you get a crossbow. So I am enjoying it, and it's nice.
What are you doing? Are you doing like are you trying to get like the good endings?
No, I just shoot everyone.
Yeah.
most of the time, I did cut the guy's straps, who was obviously a bandit.
Yeah.
But, everyone else, I just shoot in the face. Like if they're down on the floor, I'll put them down and stuff like that.
So at the end of the Baron one, did your mate come with you or did he stay?
I honestly don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just skipped it. I think is it Dimitri?
That's it.
I think
No,
he's dead. I
Demir.
Demir, I think he's dead. They're talking about him as if he's dead now, so I don't know.
No, because at the first one, the guy either dies or comes with you.
Yeah.
Second one, he either comes with you or stays with his people. And then I think you have another one at the end of the bit that you're at now as well.
Oh, okay, I honestly don't know. I literally because I don't I like the gameplay, but I do not like the acting, so I just skip all the clips I can.
Yeah.
And I hate the forced like gameplay conversations.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you're on the train after that bit and then like they're all talking for ages and then they have like a wedding and I was just like, really, I've got to sit through this.
That's cool.
So I just kept walking up and down the train, like doing where you press A to pass through, like pass
Yeah.
through the gap. But yeah, gaming's alright at the moment.
Do you like the free roaming on it?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
No, I
So you
just
don't
wanna-
really explore much.
No, I just want to. Now that I'm like, I've got other games I want to play. I'm just like, I want to finish it now. So
I really enjoyed that part of it.
the one thing I do like, though, we've been talking about this for far too long, is you know those the sand monsters that are like they hide behind walls. But
sand monsters.
They're not sand monsters, but they're like the basic. Teddy's like pouring the hell out of me. They're like the basic enemy that if you shoot them in the head, they die straight away. But if you shoot them,
like the mutants.
but they'll like hide behind a wall.
Yeah.
If you don't pass through the gate of that lets them know you're there, like whatever you can just walk around the side of them and they're still hidden, like, and then you just like straight to their head, like. I like that. But yeah, moving away from gaming. Gary, have you listened to Code Orange?
Yes.
Okay, Nathan, obviously you have. You're the one that recommended it. I have a very good review about it. I have like a one sentence that I feel sums up the entire album.
Did you listen to the whole thing though?
I got to track 7 or 8.
Okay, so you didn't listen to the whole thing.
No, because I felt like I was being held captive, and you know when
It was so dramatic. It's unbelievable.
you know when they torture people by keeping them awake for so long, so they put on that music to like basically so they can't sleep.
Yeah.
I felt like that. I was I put it on while I was working from home, and I was literally like I felt like I was being tortured to work. So I was like, I can't. Like, I get that they're trying to make a new sound and like add all these stop gaps that I just did not understand. They just sound like absolute shit. But yeah, I honestly felt like you could use this in like Afghanistan or Iraq for keeping people awake for torture.
Like the SAS training.
That was honestly like I really didn't like it. So
is there any parts that you liked of it?
Maybe the intro song, track 1.
The breakdown.
Maybe the
breakdowns.
The cover of the album is cool. Gary, what was your review?
I started off listening to the latest album, Underneath.
That's it.
I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't really like it, but then I started to listen to Forever album, and I actually really enjoyed that. I thought it was quite good. I think what was the other one? And then I Am King. I still need to listen to that.
I think if you like, I don't know, Forever is very different to I Am King, but what is it you like about Forever? Is it like because Forever's got quite like more like the weird, like more hardcore, I guess. Whereas
maybe they say a lot of motherfucker in there, and
yeah,
there's a lot of aggressiveness in it.
I Am King is
like.
quite like is. I listen to that. I haven't listened to that much, but I've only listened to like once and for the first time the other day, and it's very much like more of like there's less of like the weird electronics and stoppy starty stuff. It's kind of like more just straight up hardcore kind of heavy stuff, like all through.
It's weird lately because I think with all this stuff basically isolating at home, and I've been listening to a lot of like classic music like Johnny Cash and Whitney Houston and
when
random
you said classic,
crap.
I thought you meant like Mozart and Beethoven or something.
Adagio on strings.
No, I've been listening to a lot of stuff like that.
No, I'm not listening to that shit.
What the fuck is that? So yeah, this has actually been.
Carry on.
Yes, I've actually quite enjoyed it. Yeah, big change.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, I
Even though
definitely
you
gave
hate
it a good
Nandos,
try.
yeah, I didn't think you'd like it. I thought,
Okay.
Gary, you might like it. So it
Yeah,
kind
it's
of,
good.
I'll be
Yeah.
bringing this week's album to you,
yeah.
and it's one I stumbled across on Friday, and you'll probably kick off about it. But I highly recommend you should listen to it. It's a guy we all know from one of the biggest boy bands around.
Oh God, not Harry Styles.
Harry, trust me, give Harry Styles Fine Line a good go.
Yeah.
You joking?
There was
You're
some
actually
tunes
joking?
on.
Yeah,
No, I'm
you actually
not.
enjoyed it?
I like all music, Gary.
You don't like Code Orange?
Yeah, well, I give it a good go though. I don't like
You
torture
didn't even
music.
listen to the full album.
I don't like torture music. Sorry.
But Harry Styles is torture music to me.
Well, I tried Code Orange, so try Fine Line.
I'll
There's
give
some
it a go.
particular tracks I would say is obviously Falling. It's a very good song. But yeah.
Falling in my skin.
No.
That one. No.
But yeah, give it a go, guys. That is the album of the week to listen to. For Bro Up's album of the week.
Yeah.
That is not a bros album. What the
Yeah,
What the hell?
Code
Andy?
Orange is like, come around, listen to metal now. It's like, hey guys, come around, we'll listen to Harry Styles.
Pup.
I look forward to your reviews next week. So
Yeah.
and then Gary can bring next week's album.
Yeah, next week when we review Harry Styles and we're all drinking fucking Ribena.
Is that what we're going to be doing then? A weekly review of albums? It seems.
Yeah, we can do. I don't mind.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, something to listen to when I'm working. So
Are we doing any kind of game or movie share or series share?
we could all try Ori and the Will of the Wisp or whatever, the latest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up for trying that.
I've downloaded it anyway, so.
And then movie-wise, I don't know what's on like Netflix, Disney Plus, or Prime that we could all give a go, unless someone wants to recommend something.
I haven't really got anything. I've just been watching what you guys have already seen, to be fair, at the minute. So.
If we find one, we can all message each other and then just add it to the next week's episode.
We've got the thingy coming up soon. Michael Jordan's documentary.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, what's that? 10 days now, so that'll be not on next week's episode. The week after, probably something like that.
Yeah,
we'll make sure that's on episode 4.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, I've enjoyed today. I'm sure the viewers have, all the viewers. And
all 8 of them.
Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it again as usual.
I have.
It's a good excuse for us to chat and have a beer.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. I think next week we might even. Oh no, we can't really do like beer of the week because shopping and all that, unless it's on like Amazon Prime or something. So maybe that's something else we can. Yeah, we could look into getting a beer for the week or whatever, and then drinking it during the next episode or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
I know Gary's got Amazon Prime, and so's our mum. So,
what about topics? Are we going to think about that through the week? I haven't got anything off the top of my head.
Topics for next week.
I've got D&D in the morning. I can tell you about that.
No, I'm okay. Obviously, we've got Fine Line to discuss. I can't think of any subjects at the moment, but we can talk about Easter.
I thought you wanted to hear about it.
No, I'm okay. We can talk about Easter.
Has anyone actually thought about getting like a fucking 50,000 piece puzzle to do? Really
I'm not that bored. We could. Oh, I got something else for episode 3. Actually, we won't do it now, but we'll have a challenge on episode 3 for episode 4. Or we could do it now. Actually, we all have to create. This is an idea, and I'll just chuck it out there before we end the show. We all have to create a TikTok account, and we I know we have to create.
We have to cover Harry Styles.
No, we have to create an account. And we all have to make one video, and whoever gets the most follows, likes, and views wins.
That's fucking horrendous because you're all over TikTok. I'm not doing this. You're a loser. Grow up, Andy.
We won't do it now. We'll save it for next week, and we'll pick. We'll all do the same style of video. You know, like the Blinding Lights, the Weekend song. You know, the dance. So we'll all pick a certain. If everyone goes through TikTok this week. We'll all pick between us which video we're gonna do, and then we'll all do one, and whoever gets the most views, likes, and follows But yeah, we'll give that a go for. We'll sort that out for next week. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds sweet.
Alright.
Cool. All right. Well, it's been lovely speaking to you both.
Me too.
Who knows?
Yeah.
We might get a guest on in the next few weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you. Bro Ups out.
Pro job out.
Pro job out.